Hello guys, Sujara speaking. Welcome to Reaction 1804. Here to the Xbox Future a BPT video presentation special. Reaction begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Disclaimer: the following presentation contains, oh yeah, similar topic. Oh, hang on. Similar topic, submit topic opinions, president or my own. Please enjoy the video. Okay. Well, the reason is because I just probably best one because that harvest part of the disclaimer, it's very close to be a disclaimer. Okay, let's continue. Go on. Next.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special video here on Brandon Palmer Television. I am Remix Plum, host and CEO of We're One Media Networks, and welcome everyone to the presentation for you all tonight on BPT. And joining us, everybody, the founder of Coffee with Chris, and obviously Retro Media Vision. And you can check out his album, which we'll get to and whatnot. So stay tuned. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Chris Kennedy.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much, Remix. Good to see you again. Yes, you can catch all those great things in Chris Aerobics. We got it all right at chrisretrokennedy.com.
All right,
Thank you so
and
much.
this is So this is actually being recorded right now. So
Awesome.
uh,
Yes, I'm taping this on the road right now as we speak. Continue on.
I'm only I I'm only able to record up to 2 hours of video.
That's fine because I have been saying disclaimer, blah blah thing. Yeah, 2 hours. Okay, it's fine. Let's continue on.
So this is not the live stream portion here on of the tonight's video, but
That's fine because at the time, yes, I've been doing like, for example, doing like I have a lengthy thing, like say 50 hours of lengthy to tape it at the time. So that was a good thing. So so yeah, 2 hours. Okay, that's probably just it was too much. Not, it's very cheap. Continue on.
it's something unique. So that's why we're doing
Got it.
things a bit differently for tonight, and hopefully my microphone's coming in clear and everything without any issues.
Okay.
Great.
Um, so let me just double check. Yeah, so the mic's working.
Mhm.
So we shouldn't have any issue as far as my mic goes.
Okay.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for stopping by here for this special video on BPT. And like
Okay.
I said, I will talk about the promotions and everything, especially Chris Candy Plays His Hits album. So we'll do that for you all. This is not going to be a long video by any means.
Okay.
So we're going to jump ahead and get started with tonight's video. And like I said, this video will be a premiere. So after the video gets recorded, this will be premiering for you all on YouTube. So that way you guys can watch it, and hopefully you can tune in and be in the chat room for the premiere. So I
Okay.
expect all of you subscribers.
Either that, because I'm doing reaction video of it, which is a pretty good idea. I like the commercial ones, which I'm not gonna go into that, by the way, for wondering remakes. Continue on.
To watch the premiere. And like I said too, hit that like button. It really makes a huge difference on the channel, and by hitting that subscribe button as well. And you're gonna see that when I edit the video using DaVinci Resolve for the Mac,
Okay.
and you will see a subscribe thing. So you're gonna be seeing that as well. But for those of you, well, I don't know if I can add a video to it, and it probably won't let me.
It
Maybe
won't let you at all. Okay.
it will. I don't know. Well, anyway, no, I'm using StreamYard, but like I
Yeah.
said, folks, you will see the whole subscribe thing. You can see that at the end of the video here. So there you go on that. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're gonna talk about the future of AtSpots because AtSpots is not
Wow.
looking so good and everything because
Yeah.
the
Okay.
series.
It was terrifying. I know. Yeah. Even though they came out with a new Xbox sometime around 2028 or 2029 ish. But yeah, it's not looking good, folks. Continue on.
SNETs that launched 5 years ago now going to be six, and
Wow.
now
It's terrifying. I know.
obviously
Yes.
we got a new CEO of Microsoft Gaming
Mm-hmm.
after Phil Spencer retired from Microsoft. And I just want to say, I want to thank him for really, bringing Xbox to where it is. Had it not been for him,
Yes.
you know, with the disastrous launch of the Xbox One, I mean, yeah, it probably would not be. Yeah, it probably would have been devastating with all the
Exactly.
stuff that happened with the Xbox One. Because, like I said, I was there. I watched the stream on the YouTube channel,
Awesome.
and I saw it all, and and let me tell you guys, I was really disappointed, and because they didn't talk about the games, because they talk about television, 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 and
Which I'm a huge fan of, by the way. And it saddens me, I know, for the Xbox didn't talk about that at all. To you all.
no games,
Which is nonsense.
and because that's what Xbox is famous for ever since 2001, and that's been all about the games. And if you don't have the
Yes.
games for the Xbox One, then you know that it's going to be a failure, and it was for the and whatnot. But then, like I said, things turned around and they got rid of the Kinect and they made the Xbox One better for everybody, and watching live TV, which was pretty awesome. And you probably
Which
can't do it
saddens me, because I love Kinect stuff. They need to stop. They need to stop getting rid of Kinect for some reason, which is unacceptable right there. Continue on.
that anymore now because of the operating system. So you're not going to be able to use your Xbox One to watch television. I thought it was a nice idea, but again, games have to come first before entertainment because that's how game consoles work.
Exactly.
And now
Probably a bits and pieces of a good idea, but I don't think so. But it's just me. Continue on.
what we have today, with Xbox Series S and Xbox Series X, which I have both of them, and both of the prices have hiked up recently, of the PS5's price hike and everything. And yeah, don't get me started on that, but
What do you
up
say?
recently, of the PS5's price hike and everything. And yeah, don't get me started.
Yeah. First of all, I've saved enough money, but secondly, it's price hikes. Yeah, yeah. Good thing I have enough money for PS5s, but unfortunately, I don't have the money right now because it's maybe more good enough. Continue on.
On that, but yeah, so now Xbox Series S is $399 now, I believe, or $349, and the Xbox Series X is ridiculous. It's like paying for a 3DO back in the day, or a Philips CDI, and all the
Yeah.
expensive game consoles from like the 90s, and yet this is 2026, and now we're paying a bit of a premium, if you will, because of the shortages of memory issues, and of course the tariffs. And but I mean, I digress. But like I said, back in like 92, 93, we had those ridiculous prices. Especially with the 3DO, and the CDI and all that stuff. So maybe one day we'll talk about game consoles that truly flopped. That's probably something we could probably do here on BPTs.
Yeah, you need to talk about those. You need to.
So if that's something you would like to see, let me know. And I think that'd be a really great video or stream to do here on BPT. So let me know what you guys think. If that's
Oh,
something
yes.
you would like to see, because I'm a bit of a gaming buff and I love video game history. So I like going back in time when everything meant well for the golden age of gaming. So but yeah, so the 3DO and like I said, these prices back in '93 they were ridiculous. I mean, $700 for a 3DO, and all it was a FMV, like full motion video on a video game. Like, did we really need that back in '93 3DO? I don't think so. And Trip, what were you thinking on that? As I'm
Yeah,
gonna sip. So, but yeah.
on. What do you think about? What are you thinking, Trip? You were that stupid?
It was a FMV, like full motion video on a video game. Like, did we really need that back in '93 3DO? I don't think so. And Trip, what were you thinking on that? As I'm gonna sip. So, but yeah, I mean, come on. I tell you,
Mm-hmm.
makes no sense.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
But anyway, back to the topic at hand with Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So as you guys know, Xbox started in 2001. It was Microsoft's first gaming console. It was known as, I believe, the Direct Xbox, and I think
Wow.
that's how it got its name, from Direct X. And like I said,
Yes.
everybody, Microsoft wanted to really control the living room with a game console, and it had a DVD player, though you had to buy an accessory that plugs into the controller port to activate the DVD functionality. As with the
Okay.
PS2, you didn't really need that adapter because there was no adapters. You didn't need that, but they probably recommended that you get one with the remote and everything, but it
Okay.
was not really necessary because you could use a DualShock controller, to play DVD movies on the PS2. But on an Xbox, you had to have that that little adapter thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's alright.
Thank you.
But yeah. So the Xbox, it was really truly something. Microsoft's first gaming console, and it wasn't really a failure per se. It
No.
did do well. Um, and I believe that Microsoft was like number two, and then Nintendo was in number three with the GameCube back in the day in
Wow.
2001. And then the PS2, well, it obviously went on to sell more than 150 million units,
Yes.
and
Wow.
making it the best selling PlayStation. And also for a sequel, then yeah, I mean, PS2 is up there, and it still is the greatest video game console there is. But it's not to say that the Xbox didn't, it wasn't a failure by any means. It's just 24 million and whatnot. And then when Xbox Live took in, I mean, it really took online gaming by storm with
Yeah.
Xbox Live. And I remember this too because I was in middle to high school when this happened.
Wow.
And I didn't get an Xbox till like '03 or '04 because I remember walking
Wow. Okay. I was 9 years old when that happened. Continue on.
into a Walmart, gotten me an Xbox, and gotten like Ford Racing 3 on the Xbox, and I forgot the other game that I got. The other guy, which I won't mention the name, he had a game called, and this is a game that I really liked on the Xbox, and I probably should have gotten that game and whatnot, but that was Cabela's Deer Hunt 2000 I wouldn't say 2005 season or 2004. I think it's 2005 season.
Well, okay.
That game is something else. I mean, if you're into deer hunting and whatnot, then that's a game for you to play
Okay.
because you're just out there, shooting a buck.
Or deer. I don't know. If you want.
And you gotta be careful, not to, get, attacked by wild animals
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
or end up, getting one over on your vehicle, flipping up, and because yeah, you can die in the game, just like any
Wow.
other game, and it's a first person um deer hunting game. That's
Wow.
literally it, basically.
Yes.
It's like somebody had to kill Bambi's mom in Bambi in 1942, but I remember this very well. But it's a movie by Disney. Continue on.
And it's just truly something. But anyway, yeah. So I had an Xbox. I didn't have a lot of Xbox games as much as I had with PS2, because certain PS2 games I like better on the PS2 than the Xbox, like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. The Xbox version, it's okay. The PlayStation 2 version, excellent. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why I prefer the PS2 version over Xbox. And the other guy had the PS2 version of that game, and he probably still has it to this day.
Mm-hmm.
I have it, but the PS2 doesn't want to read the disc, so it's not
Wow.
able to play. But
Wow.
so I'm not really out of luck and whatnot. So, but there you go on that. So,
Okay.
but yeah, so I mean, having an Xbox was awesome, and being able to play cool games and whatnot. Like Red Faction 2 on the Xbox. Playing the Namco Museum that I think I had on Xbox as well. That had the better arrangement of like Pac-Man and Did Dud, and I like the Did Dud one because it kind of reminded me more of Baba Baba in a way, and
Okay.
clearing each
Right.
level.
I love Dig Dug. That was a legend.
Yeah.
Wow. Great video game. If you go back to Dig Dug 2, because I remember very well with Remix, and it said, you want to be by the tree! That's so hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing, It was 2014. I was in this Twitch stream at the time. It was so hilarious. T1.
The Did Dud arrangement, yeah,
That's
which
true.
came
Yep.
out in like '96, and it was only on that Namco Museum game that I had.
Oh, it's a wrong year, wrong video game. Okay, let's continue on.
Absolutely.
Because not only you get the arcade classics, but you also get the
The arrangements,
arrangements
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
of certain versions, like
Okay.
the
Yes, I
Pac-Man
remember
one and the
them.
Did Dud. The
Oh,
Did Dud
yeah.
one was
Yeah.
really fun,
Yeah.
and again, it was kind of like Baba
Yeah.
Baba in a way,
Yeah, it was.
and especially with Snow Brothers, and you probably guys know how much I love Snow Brothers,
Yes.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
Me
but
too.
anyway. But yeah, so I mean, I had some certain games, but probably not as much as I would have wanted to. Because it was. I mean, like I said, the bottom line is that yeah, the
Mhm.
first Xbox was awesome, despite not only selling like 24 to 25 million copies. And I will say the controller was really good too. I really liked the. I didn't really care for the Duke one because it was big and bulky,
Okay,
despite
what now?
not only selling like 24 to 25 million copies. And I will say the controller was really good too. I really liked the. I didn't really care for the Duke one because it was
Oh, the Duke one. Okay. Yeah, continue on.
big and bulky, and the button placements were just a mess. But
Wow.
then when they
Go on. Who made this famous? Do. Continue on.
did the S style, like we have today, the button layout was fantastic,
Mhm.
and the triggers were great. The buttons were nice and responsive. The A, B, Y, X. Those buttons were really nice.
Mhm.
D-pad, you know, I would say mediocre at best, maybe even somewhat decent. I mean, we won't talk about the D-pad on the 360. But anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I'll cough a little bit. Continue on.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I thought the S style Xbox controller, I mean, I thought it was really cool, and because I think that had I had the original Xbox when it first came out, I probably would have been disappointed with the Duke controller because it was so big and and just I mean I wanted probably something that was lightweight and everything because here I'm holding an Xbox controller right now, and but anyway.
Yeah,
But
anyway.
yeah, so this was like 2001 for the whole
Wow.
Xbox,
Okay.
and I gotta tell you, it was pretty something. So let me let's see, and yeah, I will probably like edit the video too, so that way you guys can actually see the. Well, like I said, the true magic of this is gonna be in the editing
Okay.
once the video gets done, or the recording
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
gets done rather.
Yes, this is going to be awesome, I tell you.
Yeah.
Watch out, viewers at home. You're going to enjoy the final
If you watch this Chris Kennedy's video, and it's so exciting.
product, I know. Once this comes together, you'll be amazed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Might be easier, yeah. You never know.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, I tell you.
Well, here it is, folks. And,
Wow.
That's it. Yeah, I love it.
Nah.
What was to become of the first prototype, I believe, right? Remix, I think.
Well, the first one was the Duke.
Oh, the Duke.
Yeah, and this one's the redesigned, the
Oh,
S as they
gotcha.
call it.
Absolutely.
Like I said, it has the two analog sticks, one right where the D-pad is, and the other one. It's kind of like
Yes.
what it is today with the series controller, with the analog
Right.
sticks right there, and then the D-pad, and like I said too, the D-pad right there. Uh, Now these are the buttons.
Yeah.
I think the start button and the back button, and then you got the black and white buttons. I don't remember which one of these did what. And there's your face buttons, the A, B, X, Y. I think I said Y, X, but
Yeah. Y and C. Joking. T1.
you get the drill. Kind of like what
Yeah.
what
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to hear the fire drill difference. T1 anyway.
Sega used for the Dreamcast, the final hardware for Sega and whatnot. So, but yeah, A, B, X, Y. Kind of like how how Sony with their DualShock. The X would be like the A, the circle would be like the B, X would be the
Yes.
square, and Y would be triangle. So, I mean, but like I
Yeah.
said, they use the traditional A, B, X, Y. So they didn't, try to become fancy and everything. But
Yes.
um, but yeah, so that's what the controller looks like. And like I said, this is the S model that came with future Xboxes, and I really like this controller. And by the way, this controller was the successor to the one that you probably remember too, and that is the Microsoft Sidewinder gamepad.
Gotcha.
The good old Microsoft Sidewinder. Before the
Yeah.
Xbox was even a thing, Microsoft had their own Sidewinder gamepads. They had one that you plug into a serial port on like 95.
Wow.
And then when
Yeah.
Windows 98 introduced USB, then obviously they came out with a USB version of it. So
Yep.
That was never Windows 98. That's my very first computer as a kid. T1.
I remember them.
this was way before when
Mhm.
Xbox came around. There was the Sidewinder, so you can
Wow.
Played
probably
them
thank
on
the
DOS
Sidewinder
games.
for for that controller.
Yes.
But there you go on that. Let me. There we go. So that's pretty much the Xbox, the OG Xbox, as I like to call it. And then obviously 2005. I didn't get it till like years later. The Xbox 360. Now this is a console that everybody knows and loves. I really like the 360. I probably wish. Now I know this is gonna be heated and all that stuff, but I actually did like the PS3, despite of the high price tag of $599 for the larger hard drive space.
That's
But
why it's
there's really no denying that Xbox 360. It had the graphics, it had the speed, the processor, and all the other stuff. But what really happened though with the Xbox 360, and a lot of gamers were so unhappy
wow.
and whatnot, and yeah, I'm gonna just say in like 4 and 5 words: Red
Yes.
Ring of Death.
Oh my.
Wow.
That's 4
And
words.
that
Indeed. Red
caused
Ring
a
of Death.
lot of headaches for these gamers
Oh
who bought
my.
a 360, at launch, and then all of a sudden, in about 3, 5 to 7 months time, the console would show 3 flashing red lights to let you know that, oh no, something's wrong with the console, and that means that
Oh yeah, I know. I was gonna play some stuff with the slim version of Xbox 360, but this is beyond disbelief. I think you're right about this.
yeah, those 3 red wings those red wings has damaged your Xbox 360. And it was because there was a lot of chips made into this 360, and you can find that on that really cool Xbox documentary that you can watch, where they talked about the failure of the 360 chips and why there was that red wing of death situation. And again, you can
Mm.
find that on that video
Wow.
and
Okay.
whatnot. And it drove people through the roof, up against the wall. They were so angry that the Xbox 360s would have this red wing and it was flashing. Now, thankfully, I didn't get it when I first, when I got mine. But again, I didn't get mine till late.
Mm.
So I was out of that. So I'm
Yeah.
glad I waited because
Yeah. Thank God you waited, and I didn't get a chance to get the 360 because I was busy doing filmmaking at the time. So yeah, that was miss out on it. I don't get it like sometime in 2026 or what not have you. So don't believe me. Don't agree on that one. So let me let continue on.
normally your game console launches, they usually either go well or they do go well, but then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose, and then things just it's just like, what the heck is going on? Why is my
Yeah.
console having a red wing of death? And man, and yeah, people were freaking out. Like, what the heck's going
Yeah,
on
they were flipping out. Exactly.
with the red wing of death?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just insane. It's just insane, man. I tell you, it really is. And yes, I am still recording. We're 23 minutes in, but
Good.
yeah. So it was pretty insane when it comes to this whole thing, because people spent 300 or whatever it was back then of their hard-earned money, and then they buy games for this thing, and then all of a sudden you get the 3 flashing red lights, and it's
Mm-hmm.
really, oh man. I thought that was gonna literally kill Microsoft with the 360 with the whole red wing of death. And here's another thing too. They needed $1 billion to fix this.
Yeah.
And if the
Yes.
CEO of Microsoft, Steve Ballmer at the time, had he not given that $1 billion to them to fix this issue, it would have been a game over for the gaming brand that people trusted and they loved ever since the OG Xbox. So they fixed it, and then after that, there were probably no more Red Wing of Death, and it probably works a lot better now. Again, especially
Oh,
when I
yeah.
had one, because I didn't. Well, I had the Xbox 360 and white, and it came with everything that I needed, and that giant power brick. Oh my God! You
Oh yeah,
can probably hit somebody with it with that giant brick, a power brick.
that was
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, boy, look at this. I mean, if you're like traveling or you're moving and you gotta
Mhm.
not only pack your pack your Xbox to a 60, but you gotta carry this giant power brick that's like the size of a, I don't know, like a brick and whatnot. I mean, literally is, but I mean, gosh almighty. I mean, yeah. Don't get me started on the power brick. And
It was much better than it was with the entire, let's say, if you're talking than the entire, let's say, the Red Ring of Death one, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but it needs to be the power brick would be good enough. Continue on.
the default on
Exactly.
the 360.
Yeah.
But yeah, so so I think I had the white one, and then when they came out with a new slim model, I think it was
Yeah,
black,
yeah, the slim ball was good. Okay.
and it had a removable drive that you could buy. You could buy one at GameStop. I think I remember this too. I bought one, and then you take the cover out, and then and then you slide the hard drive in, snap it into place, and then format it, and then you got like a large drive with and whatnot to store all your games and your CDs that you whipped legally. Anyway,
Yes.
and so that's the one that I had. It was the 360 Slim, which I believe it was black, and it had the it didn't have the hard drive that was sitting on top.
Yeah.
Um,
Wow.
so it kind of had that capability. So again, that was pretty cool, and that's the one that I had. And I remember that when my 360 died or got lost or something or whatever, and then I went and got
Yeah.
another 360, and this one was
Yes.
the slim model. I
Wow.
remember getting it at a Walmart, put it on layaway. This was when layaways were a thing until they got rid of it permanently. I'm still
Wow.
upset with it. Why they had gotten
Yeah.
rid of it is beyond me. But
Yes.
I digress. Yeah. But anyway, um, yeah. So I remember when I got this thing, and this was probably around the holiday season when I got the 360, and I remember getting a game for the 360 because I had some 360 games that I enjoyed, like Halo 3, the game that I beaten all by myself, nobody, no two-player co-op. I played it all by
Wow.
myself, and I actually that was actually the only Halo game that I've actually beaten on my own with
Yeah.
no co-op, unlike the first two, Halo and Halo 2 on Xbox, where I played with a co-op with a friend. And then
Wow.
the third one,
Wow.
I beat solo, no co-op, no nothing.
Wow. Okay.
And then I also had Project Gotham Wasteland 3 and 4. 3 is awesome.
Okay.
And the controls are really nice and tight, and it's probably my favorite racing game on Xbox 360. I miss that game a lot. I wish Bizarre Creations was still around,
Wow.
but they've been acquired by Activision, so no more
Okay.
Bizarre
Wow.
Creations, or they probably like went out of they probably like filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Bizarre Creations. Now that's a name I haven't heard of in an extremely long time. But
Yeah.
yeah, Project Gotham Racing 3, it was an awesome racing game. I love that game to death.
Yeah.
Project Gotham Racing 4, probably not as much as 3, but I did like the fourth one because it was really nice too, and I would say both three and four are like my favorites. And PGR three has a soundtrack too, a real soundtrack and
Mhm.
whatnot. And I know the heavy hard rock band known as Stain, which I do listen to, and I listen to it on Apple
Awesome.
Music.
Great band. T1. It's not gonna be played on.
And me too.
I think they had a song on there on that game. I don't remember which one it is. I think it's from like Chapter V album, which was
Yeah.
like 2005.
Mm.
I don't remember the soundtrack, but I know Stain was on there and a bunch of others. But yeah, so um, I think it was either um not, and we're not talking about the Richard Marx song. It's totally different.
Yeah, love it. To be honest, sorry remix. T1.
I think it's called White Here. I think.
Yeah, okay.
But not, but yeah, we're not like talking about White Here Waiting because again, it's totally different.
Yeah, not the right here that reigns, but the whole thing is like, right here, right now, the song by I don't remember this this performer's name. It's for the Lizzie McGuire movie, but I love it. But it's a little different, but not in the way the heavy metal style. But this one from the 2003 movie, based on the Lizzie McGuire TV series, which I like as a kid. T1.
Like I said, this is Chapter V and whatnot. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so PGL three, PGL four was awesome. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then obviously when I got a new 360 that day, I remember like picking out a game that I want, and because we had the PC version of the game, I might as well get the console version so I can play it anytime I want to on a 360. And
Mm-hmm.
that game was Bejeweled 3.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
I remember picking up a copy of Bejeweled 3 on 360. I'm glad I owned it because I love Bejeweled 3. It's an awesome puzzle game. I really miss Bejeweled because I thought they were going to make a fourth one, but apparently not because PopCap's owned by EA now. So
Wow.
we probably will never see another Bejeweled game. I know it kind of
Yeah.
sucks, right?
It was
But
sucks.
yeah, so I remember buying Bejeweled 3 and I loved it. And now I have Bejeweled 3 on the Xbox Series X, and I can also play it on the S model too. So now I can play Bejeweled 3 on current Xbox hardware, which is the Series X, which what I have
Science,
in the room.
what's the science stuff right there? Deal.
But yeah, those were great memories with Xbox 360. The great games and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they were terrific.
yeah, super duper if you might ask me. T1.
But anyway, so that's Xbox 360 for you. The Xbox One, I never owned an Xbox One because again, it had some issues.
Mhm.
The Xbox
Wow,
One had a giant power brick, just like its predecessor,
like a super duper thing. T1 anyway.
which you know how I feel about these giant power brick.
Yeah,
And like I said too, one of the things about the Xbox One is that you needed a Connect in
yeah,
order to use the
love to connect. I never bought it yet, but I need to.
dang thing. I'm like, seriously? We're gonna spend $499. We want to play a game, and then you're telling me that it won't even operate if you don't have the Connect being plugged in? Are you for real? I'm like, what is going on? This is
You need to. You need to. Sorry, remix.
supposed to be a game console, not a game console that's gonna spy on you. I'm like, what is going on? Yeah. Because again, I remember watching that. I was watching that on Xbox, and I was disappointed. I really was.
Mhm.
I was not happy because I really wanted to see.
Well, I'm happy, by the way, to be honest. Yeah.
I was watching that on Xbox, and I was disappointed. I really was. I was not happy because I really wanted to see the Xbox One in its true potential. But then when Don Matchwood said, "Well, if you don't have an internet, it's called an Xbox 360." Really, dude? Really? No. We want true gaming on Xbox. You don't tell us to buy a 360 just to play a game. We want the next generation gaming experience. You don't say that to the customers, because otherwise they're going to turn their back against you, and then you're going to end up going with the rival, Sony, especially with the PS4. And that's why, like 2012 or 2013, Sony kicked butt in E3, and I remember this too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of difficult, I know. T1.
I was watching E3, and Sony just humiliated Microsoft.
Wow.
In terms
Agreed.
of the PS4,
Yes. Oh.
the stuff that it wouldn't do to its customers, like what Microsoft was doing, and lowering
Yeah.
and having a price point that was the magic key point. And when and when
Yes.
and when they announced that at $399, the whole crowd was like going bananas, like to loud pop, the loudest pop ever in the
A
E3
gee
gaming,
whiz.
industry.
Mhm.
And it was that time that, yeah, Sony had the crown for the
Yeah.
PS4, and look where PS4 is now, because PS4 sadly is going to be coming to a close this year.
Yeah, which saddens me, I know. Because I may get a PS5, maybe not. They're coming out PS6 very soon. They're gonna play with 1 to 5 games. I'm like very excited stuff right there. What happened to PS virtual reality 1, 2, and 3? They need to do something with the virtual reality. I need to get this VR stuff so bad because I need to get those. But anyway, let's continue on.
No new games are going to be made for this thing. All the stuff is going to be shut down. I know, like the PSN and the store and whatnot, because we have PS5 right now. But if you look at the sales numbers, PS5, or not PS5, but PS4 would later sell like 100 million plus, which is like the second console to hit 100 million. And I believe the PS5 is on its way to become selling 100 million. I mean, it's like, this is. I mean, who does that? I mean, yes, Nintendo has reached 100 million. They didn't. They never reached it before, until when the Switch came out, and then that really sold like 100 million.
Uh
So
huh.
you can say that the Switch is a huge success because, again, it was like taking a Nintendo Game Boy from 1989 and then put it in the palm of your hand that you could play on the handheld. But if you wanted to play it on the TV, you could do that too. And I think it's
It was the same way because I remember it very well. I got the Switch and it drove me bananas. I got it 2018 for my 21st birthday. It's driving me insane. So there you go. And when I got that, I'm like, whoa, it's a Nintendo Switch, and it was made amazing. So there you go. And then that following Christmas at 25, when I got the Nintendo Switch 2, it was also very amazing. So I thought it'd be best to use the Nintendo Switch 2 rather than the 1, because I remember it clearly, because I have them 1 and 2 very well. So I'm getting both play on both consoles very well. I upgraded to 1 and 2. I need to do that very often. So there you go. Let's continue on.
a revolutionary product. Now, there is some issues that are going on with the Switch too, but like I said, that'll be for a different video, because this is
Yeah.
all about Xbox. So
Yes.
that being said, that's the whole spicing up the cake, if you will. Yeah, so Xbox One, it didn't do well, and then when Don left the company because of what he did, they brought in Phil Spencer. It was like a CPR for Xbox,
Okay.
because they were either gonna get rid of Connect and lower the price point, or Xbox was gonna die on impact.
Mhm.
So what they did is they got rid of all these stupid restrictions like always online DOM crap, which
Yeah.
unfortunately we're still seeing video games, like Marathon,
Oh
PlayStation.
my.
What are you
Yeah, marathon like here on True Disney. That's Tijuana. Anyway.
thinking?
Wow.
Um, yeah, fortunately we're still seeing video games, like Marathon,
Oh
PlayStation.
my.
What are you thinking?
Wow.
Um, yeah, because always online DOM. Oh, should I say always online games?
It's
They're literally gonna kill the sales, and they're not gonna make a lot of money. Because if you don't have internet, then you can't play the game. So you pop it in, and then I can't play the game because I don't have an internet connection. Well, screw you. You can't play it.
exactly. Jeez,
Um,
man.
Wow.
yeah, I know it's terrible.
Crazy.
But
Yes.
yeah, so get rid of that always online DOM. It was probably the biggest controversy for Xbox One.
Wow.
Um, and I can still remember that still, like it was 2013, because I was watching this too, and I was really disappointed. I was so angry
Yeah, I'm
because I
so
liked
upset.
Xbox. Even though I was more of a PlayStation player than I was Xbox, but I love Xbox because of the games and everything. And we didn't need to see a lot of television. We just wanted the games, games. That's what we needed.
Mm.
Yes.
And we did get to see a lot of games at E3 that year. So that was pretty something for Microsoft. And but yeah, so the Xbox One never had it. Now I will say the Xbox 360 controller, it's wireless, which is nice.
Okay.
The buttons are nice. The AB XY buttons, those are really nice too. The analogs feel great and nice. The one thing that I hated about the 360 controller is that god awful D-pad, that mushy D-pad. It is
Wow.
pitiful. I hated
Yeah.
it. And then the Xbox One controller, which I didn't try out until a friend, or should I say someone, had a Xbox One, and I tried the D-pad, and I don't know. There's
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me. Tijuana.
room for improvement. It's not there yet, but it does need a bit of improvement,
Mhm.
to get me sold. But otherwise, the buttons were nice, the analog sticks were nice, the
Yes.
triggers were nice, everything about it. It's just the D-pad needed to be fixed, and it
Wow.
took them couple of tries before they finally got it right with the one that I have right here, which I have three Xbox controllers, by the way, total, two
Yes.
white and
Wow.
one black. And
Ah,
I do
cool.
Wow.
plan on
Very
getting
good.
Back in blackface is easy. Tijuana. Anyway.
couple of tries before they finally got it right with the one that I have right here, which I have three Xbox controllers, by the way, total, two
Yes.
white and one black. And
Ah,
I do
cool.
plan on
Very
getting
good.
another,
Yes.
but anyway. So that's that one. And then obviously the other one that I want to talk about. And by the way, the Xbox One controller, it does work with a PC, but you had to plug it in via wired because it did not have Bluetooth.
Wow.
So if you wanted to use it on Windows 8, for example, I know Windows 8 was, I mean, it was a steep learning curve, especially
Yeah, because I remember very well. I used Windows 8 to begin with, and I'm gonna use it anyway. But that's my last Windows computer before I switch over gears to the Mac these days. Tijuana.
got rid of the whole start menu and whatnot in favor of, yeah. But let's just say if you had like Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 10, I believe it works on Windows 10. You just plug it in, I'll be John Man. You just plug it in, and then boom, it shows up on your PC.
Yeah,
That sort of
exactly.
thing. But yeah, so it kind of works like that. So, but anyway, that's that, and yeah, you could use it on the PC and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is that again, it didn't have Bluetooth, so it only worked on Xbox, which like I said, it does have wireless, but not Bluetooth. And it also works on Windows 10, Windows 8, and 7. But again, you weren't able to use the Bluetooth until when they came out with the Xbox One S, and they fixed a lot of things. Number one, lower the price even more, and number two,
Yes.
the huge power brick that you gotten with Xbox is now built into the console, so it only uses a standard two-prong plug that you would find on any game system. The PS2 had a two-prong. I think all the PlayStation had a well, with the exception of the slim models, had a two-prong.
Okay.
And I think the PS3 had a three-prong. But yeah, I mean, but but what I'm saying is that the other consoles have the two. And like I said, it's standard too, so you could easily replace it if it gets broke in any way. You can always get a replacement. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So the power brick was inside of the Xbox, so it only needed a two-prong cable instead of having it. It's having a giant power brick. So now it's finally inside the console. So you just need
Yeah.
all you need to do is just plug it in, and you're ready to go. Plug in the HDMI, and you're in business. And then obviously the controller redefined in a way.
Yeah.
And for the first time ever, well, not really the
Excuse
first
me,
time.
sorry.
Yeah, it's alright.
Thank
The
you.
white
Yes.
colored Xbox controller came in white, and that one
Yes,
had
indeed. Yes.
the capability of Bluetooth. So this Xbox has has introduced its first ever Bluetooth. This was the first Xbox controller to be not only wireless protocol on the Xbox, made by Microsoft, that
Yeah.
standard protocol, but it also was the first Xbox controller to be Bluetooth, so you could plug it into a
Okay.
Windows device,
Yeah.
and you could like plug into an Apple device and whatnot, I believe. And I will say that it's an awesome controller for both iPad and Android. And if you have Android, get an Xbox controller. You won't be disappointed. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, so it was the first of its kind, having a Bluetooth functionality of a Xbox controller that's made by Microsoft, because Microsoft makes the hardware, they make the software, and Microsoft knows what they're doing in terms of building a nice hardware and
Wow.
making a nice controller too. Because if the hardware is not premium and made well from a company that you know and love, then yeah, it's gonna suck.
Yes,
And
I
it
saw.
didn't suck.
Exactly.
It did
Now
suck.
I think the
So.
D-pad's still not great, but everything else works really well.
Mm.
And now, oh, and obviously the Xbox One X, which I never gotten either. I never gotten Xbox One or the S or the X. This was, and whatnot. So I didn't have either one of them. Because I think the X model had I believe a 4K Blu-ray drive. I do
Wow.
believe. But yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, so now look where we're all today. In 2026, we have an Xbox Series S, which is an all digital, which means you need Game Pass
Uh,
or to buy a game on the Microsoft Store if you want to play games. Because like I said, there's no disc drive in the S model. Because if you wanted to play a game, you need to buy a game off of the Microsoft Store. And it's pretty easy to buy games, but it's also really easy to fill up the SSD. Because if it's a 500 gigabyte, you're not going to be able to store a lot of games, especially with games nowadays. Take up more storage,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
and so 500 is not really enough, and then obviously the terabyte. And that's still not enough. I mean, because like I said, these games are taking up a lot of space, especially
Yeah.
your Call of Duty. Your GTA 6 is probably going to be 300 gigabytes. Who knows?
Exactly.
I mean, like I said, you're going to fill up that drive really quickly.
Yeah.
So.
It's just nuts. But yeah, and I do have the Series S. And whatnot. But yeah, so in 2020, Microsoft released the Series S and the Series X, and I have both of them, and I also have the controller. Now, here's what I would say about the controller, the new one. The new controller is phenomenal.
Wow.
I would say that it is phenomenal. And wow, I mean, I gotta tell you, it's a awesome revision of an Xbox controller. Exactly what we needed. Let me tell you, the D-pad, even though it's now here's the only thing I don't like with the controller, and it kind of makes it makes a loud noise. So I mean, for like when you're doing a platforming and whatnot, you're definitely gonna hear it. So yeah, they're kind of loud and whatnot, which might bother some people. But I will say the D-pad on this is phenomenal. Way better than the Xbox One controller, for sure. But yeah, even though it makes that loud clicking noise, this is still a really nice controller. I really love it. And of course, it has the Xbox button, to turn on the controller and whatnot. You got the three buttons, the let's see, the menu. I forgot what this button is, and then the share button that you could capture your gameplay with, and the triggers on this. Really good. I love the triggers on this. It's really awesome. This is a nice piece of hardware.
Okay.
Now there's two gripes with this. One, it's pricey because again, because Microsoft raised the price of the controller. Hopefully they don't do it, but they probably will. You never know. And number two, you still have to buy batteries for this. Now, if you have a rechargeable battery, then that's not really a con. If you don't get a rechargeable battery, you're gonna have to buy batteries because this. But the thing is, these controllers have an amazing battery life, 40 hours of playtime.
Wow.
Which I can say is great because even though I love my DualSense, the battery life is kind of short, like 5 to 8 hours, where you get 40 hours on an Xbox. So
Awesome.
Xbox wins in that category
Yes, it
of the
does.
battery.
Yes, it does.
I can attest to that. Yes.
Of the battery life. For playtime. But don't get me wrong, the DualSense is still an amazing controller. I love the controller. End of story.
Exactly.
And a freaking story. Continue on.
And like I said, they also have the Xbox Elite controllers, which are a bit more pricey, but they're premium. They have the Elite. As of this video, there's the Xbox Elite Series 2 Core, and the other one, which you get all the bells and whistles, and you get a lot of stuff with it.
Yeah, that was just exciting, but bells and whistles, I don't know. So continue on.
Now the core, you only get the controller, and you get a USB cable, because when you buy an Xbox controller, it doesn't come with one, but this one does, because it has a battery built in. So for 40-hour gameplay, and when the battery dies, you just plug in the included USB-C, and you can even use it while it's charging. So
Wow, okay.
the Elite controller, which is really nice. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the Elite controller is really nice. And like I said, it's a bit on the pricey side. I think it's like $150. I think.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know. Um, but yeah, I really no idea.
No idea either, to be honest with you, Remix.
So let me see. Xbox Elite Series 2.
Mhm.
And let me see.
Okay.
Okay.
Or 50 minutes
And let
and
me,
react.
again, like I said, it take me a while to get to it here. The screen share.
Wow, later. Joking, anyway.
Yes.
I do that.
Okay. Oh, wow.
There we go. So this is the Elite Series 2.
Mhm.
And this is the
Wow.
black one,
Wow.
obviously. Works with Xbox
Yeah.
consoles, PC, and it does work with iOS. So this might work with an
Okay.
iPad. When I buy this, I will let you guys know if this works on iPad, because I really want this to work on iPad. Because iPads are awesome for playing games and whatnot, especially the one I have. And yeah, so that's really cool too. But yeah, and also Android. Like I said, if you have Android, this is the controller to get.
Okay.
But yeah, so you see
Yep.
157.95 on sale, and it would normally won you $200 for this. $200 for a controller of
Okay.
this. That's crazy, right? I mean, yeah, it really is.
Crazy. Mhm.
But yeah, built for performance, optimized for you. And customize your components. I wish the face buttons were customizable, but you can't do
No.
that.
Can't. No.
And you can switch devices, so you can use it on Xbox Series X and S, and it also works on Xbox One, and it works on works on Windows, obviously, because it's a Microsoft product. It works on Windows,
Uh huh.
and it works on mobile devices. So there you go. So yeah, $199 for this at the Microsoft Store. Now this is the core version, and this one will run you 150. So for $149.99, this is all you get for 149.
Okay.
I know that doesn't sound much,
No, it does
but yeah, all
not.
you
No.
get is the cable, the USB-C cable, and that thing. What is it? Oh, it's a adjustment tool for the thumbstick. Okay, yeah, so that's all you
Okay.
get. Now, this one comes in like three colors: the blue one, the red one, and that nice looking white one. Looks really
Mhm.
nice.
It was very
Yeah.
nice.
And then obviously the Elite, you get all of this with the Elite. So you can get the
Yeah.
full
Okay.
version, and you can get the wireless. So there you go on that, or the Series
Okay.
2 for
Absolutely.
that. So there you go on that, and it
Okay.
looks nice too. So now, ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen, now we're going to talk about what's ahead for Xbox
Okay.
and whatnot, and we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to end the video.
Okay.
Wow.
End the video.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
What a fast video this was. We've gone through a
don't
lot,
want to
I
show
must tell
that.
you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I want to see if it's gonna like lock in. Uh, yeah, probably. All right. So now,
Mhm.
we're going to talk about Project Helix. Now, Project Helix
Yes.
is the code name of this new Xbox console that is going to be coming out probably next year or so.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
And now this is gonna be something imagine and something cool.
Mm.
Yeah, so this is gonna be something.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me change the thing here. Whoops.
Wow. I am.
One day,
Oh
tell me,
my.
then
So
this happened. Anyway, next, continue on.
change the thing here. Whoops.
Wow. I am. Oh my.
So let me. We'll be done with the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, oh my, as he said. Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my. Continue on.
Change the thing here. Whoops.
Wow. I am. Oh my.
So let me. We'll be done with the video
Gotcha.
because I know that this has been going on for like too long and whatnot. But
No. It's been actually going too short.
so anyway,
You know what I mean? To me, it's been going too short at least.
yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, next gen Xbox Helix will benefit from hardware and software teams working together. The Gazette says, and this was posted on April 15th, 2026.
Yes. Oh wow.
So the boss of Xbox, Matty Booty, yeah, I know that's his real last name,
Yeah, booty. Joking anyway.
and we won't make fun
Yeah.
of that, has commented on the upcoming PC console hybrid. So this next Xbox is going to be a hybrid of a Windows PC and an Xbox.
Okay.
Sounds weird, right? But it's actually really cool.
Really? Oh boy.
It's currently in the works under the code name Project Helix. According to the newest Xbox podcast, Booty, who was recently promoted to Chief Content Officer or CCO at Xbox, stands apart from big publishers because the company has both hardware and software divisions, and this is helping make Project Helix better. It's true that not every publisher has hardware and software divisions, but Microsoft's biggest competitors, Sony and Nintendo, do. In any event, Booty said Xbox hardware and software teams got involved with Project Helix early on to map up the vision and the techno specs for Helix. We're there every step of the way as these things come along, so it's an exciting time as we've done with many consoles before. These two teams will work hand in hand as we get that together, he said. As the hardware comes online, our teams will be the first to get involved. There's a lot of that already happening, and that's what it is, by the way. Project Helix.
Oh my.
This is where Xbox really shines, and where we stand, and what shows off what's unique about us. He added. He said it was an exciting moment to announce Project Helix and showcase the synergy between Xbox's hardware and software teams. So, and Project Helix was unveiled by Microsoft Gaming CEO
Aisha Sharma remix. T1.
Sharma, because she's the one that replaced Phil Spencer, who left. And this is the same CEO that wants to make Xbox Game Pass affordable, and I hope she does, because that's why people are canceling those subscriptions. And I had to, because I wasn't going to pay no ridiculous amounts of money for Game Pass.
No, hell no.
But yeah, so
Discretion advised, ladies and gentlemen. Hell no.
So she said it would be a hybrid device of sorts that plays PC and Xbox console games. At the GDC in March, Xbox Next Gen VP Vice President Jason Warnard said alpha versions of the system will begin shipping to developers in 2027.
Okay.
Such non-members of the public should expect to be able to buy one of the consoles anytime soon. So we got ways ahead before this and whatnot. So. But all I can say is that it's going to work seamlessly between the two, Yeah, so it's gonna be powered by a custom AMD SoC and co-designed for the next generation
Yeah, more like ASAP, you know.
of DirectX and FSR to unlock what comes next. He added at GDC. Added the system will deliver an order of magnitude leap for ray tracing performance, and the system will have meaningful gains in efficiency and all that other stuff. So, the ambition of Project Helix is to meet players where they are, he said. We're breaking down the barriers between console and PC games for more seamless cross-device play. We're making the Xbox experience constant across screens. This also gives developers a simple, more unified path to reach more players while helping reduce development costs. So, one of the big unanswered questions is the price of Project Helix. One industry has predicted a price point of $900 or more. So this is going to be a very expensive Xbox.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about that, but
yeah, I'm saving my money for it. If you're wondering, continue on.
But that's how it is. Others said it could make or break moment for Microsoft as it relates to the gaming hardware. So
I think it's gonna break Microsoft.
So there you go. So $900 for the Xbox.
I'm betting my showcase dollars on that.
Yeah.
That'll break Microsoft in the end.
Well, you never know.
We'll find out about that. Yeah.
Well, and here's what I can say at this point.
Go right ahead. Yeah.
I mean, just imagine, like, if I would picture this in my brain.
Right.
Imagine using this new Xbox game console to not only play Xbox games, but also use that Xbox Windows hybrid or PC hybrid, if you will.
Oh my.
And use your Xbox for more than just playing Xbox games, but also this is going to sound weird, and I know, but
it's crazy.
But running Microsoft Office on an Xbox.
Gee
We're talking, doing Microsoft Word for your word processing, or doing your spreadsheets on your Xbox.
Well, so long as it plays.
Even though I wanted to do some, like say, I hate to say it, Windows Movie Maker on the Xbox. They should bring that back, because I haven't done any Windows Movie Maker in years. They need to bring those back,
Of arcade and Revenge of Arcade and any other Windows 95 or 98 games on that new Windows hybrid Xbox. I'm good. I'll buy it then.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but yeah, and not only that, being able to use Microsoft PowerPoint, like, hey, what are you doing? I'm creating a PowerPoint using my Xbox
That's insane.
Windows hybrid console. Like, can you believe it? This is a game console that can...
Or Microsoft Paint, I need to do that because I need to draw pictures on the Microsoft Paint on the Xbox.
On PowerPoint, and it runs on Windows 11, true Windows experience on an Xbox console. Sign me up.
Same with PC gaming, because I remember that very well, PC gaming growing up, because when I first started as a technician, that's why I want to use that for the Xbox. Sign me up.
It's $900. I'm like, well, I'm going to just stick to the mini PC instead. But yeah, so just imagine you would use this new Xbox console hybrid that has Windows on it, and then you could run Microsoft Office on it, for 365, and then you can do a PowerPoint presentation on this thing using a mouse and a keyboard. How sick would that be? I mean, heck, you could probably do it on the Series X, but you would use the online version, the web app, which is not as robust as you would on the desktop.
Exactly.
Yeah. But just imagine running a freaking PowerPoint on an Xbox console, and because like I said, I have the Xbox Series controller set up to the PC, and I bought an app courtesy of that Microsoft, that Xbox gift card that I got for my birthday, I was able to have enough money to buy an app that you can turn your Xbox controller into a mouse pointer, and
Wow.
believe it or not, a great powerful tool to being able to like control the slides of a PowerPoint. So let's say that I go into this, and and then moving the arrow around, and then I'm pushing like the A button,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden the presentation shows up, and then I'm using a D-pad to actually get through the presentation, do the animation and whatnot, and then go to the next slide. But yeah, this is possible, and it's all thanks to that app that I paid with my own funds. It's $3, by the way, on the Microsoft Store, and it
Okay.
turns your Xbox controller into a really nice accessory for Windows, and then you can move the arrow around using the analog stick, and then you use the buttons, for right click and left click, and then you can be able to control a PowerPoint slide using the left and right D-pad, and you don't even need the remote. You can just use an Xbox controller and just
Indeed,
So for
yes.
business
Yeah.
use, I think this is a winner for
Yeah. Where chicken there? Continue on.
controlling PowerPoint presentations using an Xbox controller. I know it's nuts, but it's cool at the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Yes.
So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video for tonight. And this has been a really long video, but hey, at least I managed to talk about Xbox and everything. So the future of Xbox, well, we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, I will say that
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Continue on.
price point is probably gonna make everybody unhappy, like how we had to spend $700 to buy a CDI or a 3DO back in the day, and now we're gonna be paying $900 for this stupid thing. But I do
Yes.
want it to succeed in a way because it sounds cool having a hybrid console. Nintendo did really well with the Switch, and then obviously the Switch too. Combining the handheld and being able to play it on a TV, which is really
Yeah.
nice.
Uh-huh.
And and now Xbox that, oh well, it's gonna run Windows, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna be able to play Solitaire on it. You're
Oh
gonna be able
my.
to you know go to Internet Archive. You're gonna be able to do this and that. Heck,
Or Rumble. To make sense.
you can even probably do emulation on this thing, one in
Yeah.
Windows. And that's what I'm gonna
Uh,
say for that. I'm gonna end it with that. All right, so.
Gotcha.
And like I said too, doing
Or
Microsoft 365,
or YouTube for that matter.
one in PowerPoint on an Xbox, a desktop version of PowerPoint on this Xbox hybrid. It's gonna be sick.
To be sick.
Oh yeah.
I can just picture that in my head right now. Oh, I'm gonna turn on the Xbox, and then bam, I'm gonna log into the desktop, and then I'm gonna open up PowerPoint and still an active 365 member, and then I could be able to run my favorite Windows applications, like Media Player Classic and Pot Player and all of them, and just, oh man, could you imagine that if this thing does exist and it does happen, this could be a game changer for Wheel One in such a way.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, I'm using an Xbox to really do, not to play games, but to do the whole PowerPoint presentation and doing work, getting work done, and using the Xbox console as a productivity machine as well as a gaming console as well.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
it just blows my mind.
Holy jelly donuts.
James Wolfe. It blows my mind.
Exactly.
Angry video game nerd, ladies and gentlemen. See what happens. Or better known, Fairy Odd Gamer, better known as Lucas Bradley saying, I can't remember what he was saying. Lucas Bradley, help me out here. Continue on.
Blows
You
my
know,
mind
it's-
indeed. Blows
and
all
words are with
everybody's
1,000
mind, I guess.
1,000 words and whatnot. So
Yes.
it's insane. But anyway,
Yes.
so yeah, guys, that's gonna do it here for the video. Like I said, Thank you guys for tuning in. And like I said, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like. And if you enjoy what you see, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell whenever I go live or I record and upload a new content for you all. And like I said, the video will be premiering once I get the editing done. So I'll probably leave it as is, but I'll let you guys know in an update. So, but anyway, guys, this was a really fun video, not a stream, but a fun video, and hopefully it turns out good. Because if not, I'm gonna be super angry.
Yeah. First of all, you're not gonna be angry because I did react in a good way. It was a successful video, but no, it's a fun reaction unlike these two, Apple and Matt O'Neill, which I talk about, which I won't explain. Continue on.
Whatnot.
I'm with you, Remix.
You know, because I did all this for
Yes.
nothing, so hopefully it does turn out right. So, but anyway, guys,
Exactly.
yeah, this has been a lot of fun, and
Me too,
wow,
yeah.
it was just insane.
Agree.
But yeah,
Yes.
so you guys can follow me. I'm all over the place. You know, it'll be in the
Yes.
description below.
Awesome.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, check out Chris Candy Plays His Hits album. You can listen to it on Apple Music, Amazon Music, and Spotify. And if you want to buy the album to show support, you can do so as well by buying it on iTunes for like $10, and then you can play that sucker on an
$10,000. Joking. Continue.
iPod or even
Yes.
on a on an Xbox if you really want to.
Absolutely. And
I
Remix,
mean-
don't forget, always remember, they can go to my site at chrisretrokennedy.com.
Oh yeah, you can also do that too.
Yeah. Remember, you can buy author books and lots of other books too at your local library. Continue with next.
Retro
Yeah, you can also
Kennedy.
do that
It's always
too,
going to
but-
be available there.
But yeah, so
As
the
is
links will
more
be
of
in
my
the
products.
description.
Awesome. Oh, and I might have a shop coming soon. I might have another shop
Wow.
with t-shirts and coffee mugs. So
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy your stuff, Chris. If you're wondering, go check out his shop very soon because I'm on his shop site because he may do something. If you watch this Chris case, for you buy T1. Like, yeah.
watch
Well,
out for that.
there you go on that. So, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna do it here for tonight. This has been a lot of
It's been a
fun,
pleasure.
and I want to thank Chris Candy for coming on. And like I said,
Thank you for
can,
having me. Yeah, I was going to tell you. Thank you for having
go
me.
to the website that you see right there,
Yes.
and again,
ChrisRetroKennedy.com and of course Remix's site too.
yeah, which I'm on
Follow
Weebly
both
and
of
I'm on
us.
Tumblr and all that other stuff.
Follow both of us, yeah, please.
And yeah, so you can stream or buy Chris Candy Plays His Hits. So
All
do what
over.
you got to do.
All
And like I
over.
said, if you have an iPod or a MP3 player from the old days, you can pop it in and load it in, and you'll be able to listen to that on an old school MP3 player. Or heck, burn it to a CD with permission. If you ask permission.
Which is good. And I need to ask Chris Case mention very, very soon if I wanted to react to his CD. React to his Chris Case Plays His Hits. It may happen, because... And Chris, with your permission, can I react to... Not just react to the Chris Case Plays His Hits, but also be able to do your own... maybe have one of your songs as part of at least to have it on one upcoming. I can't remember what it was. I gotta think here. I'll talk about it later on tonight in one of Remix's streams. Anyway, let's cool it off.
And then put it on the
email
CD
me
and
at
just and take it.
CKennedyGames@gmail.com, or you can contact me on my site, ChrisRetroKennedy.com, for permission. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just burn it to and if he says yes, then just burn it to a CD-ROM, and pop it into your Panasonic, and you'll be listening to it while you're at a appointment and whatnot. So there you go.
And one more thing, you can also burn it to your very own, so long as you don't sell them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, yeah, that's the thing too.
Use.
We don't want anybody doing that.
Yeah, just burn them to your own.
For personal listening enjoyment, not.
Yeah, burn them to your very own
not
audio
for
cassettes.
other things too.
Or 8
So,
tracks even, or vinyl records if you can.
yeah, even though I listen to vinyls a lot lately, because, yes, I gotta get him permission about that as well, by the way, if you're wondering. Yeah, especially Marshall, Save My Love, and of course, Raised by VHS, and so on. I need to get that. I have plans doing that on vinyl, especially his new band, Against the Odds. And if he doesn't have any music from that, then I need to purchase on Estee, which is great, because that'd be perfect. Continue off. Anyway.
Your own records of vinyl tracks, 8 tracks, audio cassettes, and I might make my own official audio cassette.
Yeah, I need to have audio cassettes for you, Chris. By the way, coming soon, speaking of audio cassettes, I may do audio cassette tape films again on both my Rumble and my main channel. Be look out for those, and I haven't done those since 2011, because you know how that goes, because I may have to record some audio cassette tape films again. It might be volume 7 of that on my main channel. Be look out for it. It's coming this year, so be look out for it. Put it off. Again, like I said before. Anyway.
That's soon. Coming soon next year, so watch out for that. And I'm going to hopefully come out with another album.
Oh, what was I? Oh, yeah, it's very exciting. Very exciting, especially next year. If you're talking next year, I'm doing something to list. I'm listing the 20th anniversary of what it'd be called LJPCBM Club, with my mom co-founded the company. And boy, if you guys are lucky, get ready, because next year is going to be the 20th anniversary documentary release day of LJPCBM Club. Come February 24th, 2027. Be look out for it. Get it off. Anyway.
Alright.
Wow.
That's good to hear. So,
I love that. Yeah. And
well,
always
anyway,
remember to play your Xbox and
yeah, exactly.
do better at your personal best. Each day is a new day to do better at Pac-Man Plus or Rare Replay or any of one of those fabulous games.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful games, yes.
But anyway, guys, we're gonna end the video here. So for Chris Kennedy and this is Remix Mom, saying thank you all for watching, and like I said, and enjoying the premiere as well. And yeah, so thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video here on BPT. And with that, that's gonna be it and everything. So anyway, so stand by, and so there you go on that. Anyway, guys, I'm Remix Plum. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
That was it. Oh, thanks for watching, blah blah. Stream, purchase, remix. Chris Kennedy plays hits. Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Music. No stream at that time. Okay, also available on iTunes. Okay. That was that. So that was stream. Not the stream, but Xbox feature. Say a BPT video presentation special. What I think about this? I think it was amazing. Unlike these two videos. So far, this video was a success. These two videos, the whole special presentation. That was LJPCBM episode 1840. Hope you enjoy this. It's going to be 2 videos. It'll be 2 brand new episodes of LJPCBM on Hoppers. One of them has to do with Hoppers now on pre-order, and the other one has to do with Hoppers launch day. There'll be 2 brand new episodes of that. They're very, very short. One of them is 11 seconds long, the other one is 12 seconds long. Until next time, this is Josh by Bear. We brought LJPCBM out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted. And given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always Why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.